Brandi Worley is a woman in Louisiana who's supervising some of the construction that's going on to, rebuild Louisiana. And there was one person that was working on construction, and look at the way the man treated her. Let's watch.
Oh, f you. F you, you black. Call me what you want. I can be all of that right now.
Brandi Worley hit the record button on her cell phone when investigators say 49-year-old Josh Jambon went on a profanity-laced tirade. Jambon was upset with the way Hurricane Isaac debris pickup was going. As if the racial slurs weren't enough, what happened next still haunts Worley. When Jambon saw she was recording this video, he came after her and spit in her face. You can hear it in the audio.
And you with that picture? Let me give you something to look at.
Hey, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Give me the phone. Give me the phone. Give me the phone. Give me the phone. Oh, my God. Oh, you want to do something about it? Oh. I don't think so. There's not a man over here who can do nothing about it, huh?
Oh, my God.
It was bleeped out there, but he called her the N-word multiple times.
What was he upset? He was mad at her?
He was mad at the way the Hurricane Isaac cleanup was going. I don't know exactly what happened in the altercation, but regardless of that, I'm sure that nothing would provoke that kind of reaction or would justify that kind of reaction.
It's a weird thing to say, but I don't know what's worse, the N-word or the getting spit on the face.
Both of them.
Yeah, so obviously N-word outrageous, yada yada, right? But somebody just, he hawked a Louis there.
Yeah.
Or loogie or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody did that to me, man, she's not in a position to fight back, obviously. But you can't help but throw down, And so, and it's so demeaning and it's so denigrating to do that to a woman who can't fight back. It just turns my stomach, man.
So do we know what happened to this guy?
Well, yes, he did get arrested for assault. In this next video, the victim talks about how she was humiliated after the incident. Let's watch.
He did whatever, the cruelest thing that he could think of to demean me, break me, anything to make me feel less than human.
Worley's mother fought back tears today just thinking about the hate her daughter encountered.
It was humiliating. It was a humiliating scene. It was very hurtful.
See, think about there are pockets in this country where those words are used without really thinking twice, because that guy must say it all the time. It's not like, hey, you know what, this is the first time that he got so angry and decided that he's going to take it out on a woman, etc. He's using it like, hey, what's the big deal?
He's using it like he just came back from a Value Voter Summit.
All right, Jayar, what's worse? Somebody calls you the N-word or spits in your face?
Well, of course, it's the spitting. I've always said, as far as name calling, it gives you, it lets you identify the people that you need to keep an eye on, because it doesn't kill you. Like I've always said before, hearing someone say it, you don't have any control over me. Yeah, I can be upset about it, but you're not gonna make me do something because of your ignorance. But you actually do something. That's the other part of it. As you can see afterwards, he runs back over and he goes, there's not a man out here that's gonna do anything about it because he's a pussy.
Yeah.
Because he's like, well, you women aren't gonna do anything because I'm bigger than you, but there's no other man out here gonna do something about it. Because it's the only people he could be worried about doing something are other guys.
And I viewed that as one of the worst parts of it. So he's like, you're helpless here. I can assault you verbally, I can assault you by spitting on you, and there's no one who's going to help you. What kind of a guy does that? The stories that piss me off the most are people who are stronger or more powerful taking it on people who are less powerful. And that's exactly what he's doing here. I got everybody on my side, I'm going to spit in your face, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, he actually tried to defend his character. He thinks he's a good guy. Let's hear what he had to say.
Oh, this ought to be good.
When questioned about the video, Jambon defended his character.
I'm a really good guy. I'm a good businessman.
Did you use the N-word and did you use those racial slurs?
I'd really like to talk to you in front of my attorney with this, okay?
Who is your attorney?
In other words, I would not like to talk to you about this.
How strange was that sentence? I'm a good guy and I'm a good businessman.
Good businessman.
He added those two things in one sentence.
See, because he's not black, so he works. That's what he's saying there. I work. I do business, not like this black chick who's probably, I think she was at work too.
Yeah, she was literally on her job, by the way.
Yeah.
But to him, that's what he means by a good person.
Yeah.
Since I'm a good businessman, I must be a good person. Even if I literally spit in people's face, it's okay because I'm a good businessman.
There's only a black person that I did that to. It's not a real person.
Exactly, that's the thing. And see what set him off was the filming of it, because now it happens so much, it happens so regularly, and you can always say, look at you playing the race card. Oh, we don't do that, and you cover up all these things. And at one point in that, also the rest of that news report, she mentioned to the guy, they cut it off short, so I didn't include it. But she said, no one would believe us if it wasn't for the tape.
Yes.
As soon as he saw that tape, he made a dead bolt at her. Give me the phone. What, my phone? My property? Who are you? You know, it's this over, like, I'm above you mentality that he thinks he can do these things. And the reason he mentioned he's a good businessman is because he's worried about his business going down because he's an asshole racist. That now is exposed.
Yes.
Yeah. And it turns out that's not good for business, ironically, right? and you're right, JR. If she came out with that same exact story without the tape, what percentage wouldn't have believed her? 50%,
right.
70%, 90%.